What's up, y'all? It's G back from What's Up Life Z, and I'm here with another video. From the title of this video, you already know what we talking about. It's them birds. You already know what we talking about. It's them birds. Now, let's get right into the nitty gritty. I ain't even gonna play with y'all. Do I feel confident in the Eagles? They a top 5 team in my eyes right now. Do I feel confident in the way they play? Only played 2 games. Our next game is Monday. Now, the game that we played against the Vikings showed me 2 things. One, that we got probably top 3 best O-lines in the league from the way we ran the ball. I mean, my man DeAndre Swift wasn't even touched for almost all 175 yards. Swift from North Philly did his thing, and he balled out. 2, I was showed that Jalen Hurts and the connections with everybody on the field as far as the wide receivers, maybe it's the offensive head coach Brian as well. It's a lot that got to be figured out. It's definitely not a little bit. It's a lot of work that has to be done because it's just not clicking. It's not a seamless venture. It's not a seamless thing that's going on. Mind you, if we could run the ball like that all season long, shit, I wouldn't care about throwing it if we can run like that. That push we got from that O-line all game long, that type of push, that type of run, that'll keep defenses so honest that you can get those throws over the top, and that's what happened. That's how we got Jalen Hurts to Devontae Smith. You feel me? So at the end of the day, it's not a lot of things that you got to do to win a football game if you running the ball. That's just all you got to do is run the ball right up the gut. If they can't stop you and they don't know how to stop you, then they won't stop you. So that's all you have to do. We going to beat you across the chest over and over and over. We going to run and punch you in the mouth over and over and over until you show us we have to do something else. Honestly, I feel like moving forward this year that Jalen Hurts throwing the ball and being the MVP and all of that, make that take a back seat. And you live on that line, bro. You live from the line. You live from the running game. That running game that we had, that we showed that we could do against the Vikings, if you show me that run game again, brother, just live or die with that run game. Of course, we still going to have Jalen Hurts in the pocket, and that's an amazing asset to have. But at this point, if your running back can get you almost 200 yards every game, hey, go get the 200. Go get it. We ain't going to play with you like that. The Eagles definitely got a lot of work to be done. As far as their defense, they definitely got to get it together on that. They're just allowing a lot of just miscommunication to happen. And I spoke about that before the game even started. You know what I mean? We just watched it, and then we got Eagles players saying, he didn't say it, but you could see from his bodily movements, it was like, do I run all the way through? Do I not? Dude, wide open. And it was like miscommunication in the red zone. I just spoke about it. Now, here we are witnessing it, and we haven't been able to nip that loose end in the bud, bro. We just keep on having the same problems, and we had another Eagle-esque game. Just always on the edge of my seat. Nothing just soundly done. No, just nothing, just tied up, wrapped up, box it up, and keep it pushing. But at the end of the day, the Vikings are a formidable team. They're not to be looked over, pushed over, or looked at lightly in any form of capacity, any shape or form, any way. They are definitely a good team. They are a solid team. So we did beat a solid team, and it makes me say, okay, we got a little something going on, but at this point in the NFL season, we have to look at the other teams in the NFC and think wow, the 49ers are looking pretty polished. The Cowboys are looking pretty polished. The Eagles are still looking like they're a little bit rusty. They're looking like they're not a well-oiled machine. So I don't know if it was the practices or the lack of preseason play or the lack of just the camaraderie and just chemistry between all parties, from the coaches and to the players, from the players to the players, from the coaches to the coaches. It seemed like we all everywhere and not where we want to be. Because at the end of the day, I feel like personally in my heart, we didn't make the decision to run the ball. We were forced to run the ball. There's a big difference. Even though we were forced to run the ball, I don't even think that they knew they had such a successful running game that they had until they were forced to run the ball. Now, were they forced to run the ball all game? No, it was just a few things that weren't clicking. In a certain instance, we chose to run the ball because we couldn't get it up the field no matter how many times we got it. That's a terrible, terrible, terrible problem to have. It has to get solved. You got too many great receivers out there, from the tight end, from Dallas Goedert, A.J. Brown. Dude, come on, bro. I ain't even got to take it there with you. Like, we already know who we got out there to catch the ball. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, that was taken away for a few drives. It was. And then we got forced to run the ball. And by us being forced to run the ball, we found a golden egg within our team. Maybe it was Swift. Maybe it was the line. Maybe it was the combination between both parties. Maybe it's just the line. Maybe it's just Swift. Who knows? But we found a golden egg, and that golden egg is, damn, we might be unstoppable running the ball because our line is much better than other team lines. Is there something that we can concretely say with evidence behind it? We got a little bit there. Last game and this game, last game wasn't a great game for throwing. This game wasn't a great game for throwing. Both games we had pretty dominant running games, pretty dominant running performances. So with that being said, right now, my confidence is exactly where it was before the Vikings game. And I'm telling y'all from my heart, as an Eagles fan, to all my Eagle players and all my other Eagle fans out there, if you feeling the way I feel, bro, get y'all act together for real. Get y'all act together. Y'all doing a whole bunch of nothing. You got to get your act together for real, bro. We've had so many empty seasons for nothing. Please don't make this another one. Let's make it happen. Pause the video, leave down in the comment section below. Where is your confidence level right now as far as the Eagles and watching them and what they did so far in this season? Only 2 games in. So it's a fluid thing going on. It's real fluid right now. But the confidence is stagnant. The confidence hasn't moved. We definitely got a little bit of work to do as far as them with chemistry, and a lot of work to do with them executing the plays and the game plan. I don't know what's going on, and it seemed like they don't know what's going on, and they just being fluid and going through the motions, and somehow, some way it's working out. But it ain't going to work out for long until you meet one of them dominant teams. It ain't going to work out for long until you meet them Cowboys and 49ers, and you really got to do what you got to do, and they walking teams down. You got to show me something. You ain't show me nothing yet. And that's all I'm asking for, is to be showed something. If you're an Eagles fan, leave down in the comment section below. What do you need to see from the Eagles so you can have some more confidence in them? What do you need to see from the reigning NFC champs that'll make you say, all right, we going back for real? What do you need to see? Let me know down in the comment section below. It's been G, and I'm out.